Yo guys, welcome to a tutorial on how to rat in Dark and Darker. So, in today's video, well first, you always want to organize your inventory at the start of every raid. This is the post-gameplay commentary, so you really just need to make sure it's organized. There we go. Now that it's organized, we want to go loot some shit, and we are always looking out for upgrades, right? Because upgrades are important because they hold on, let me just quickly. Okay, so we're looking up for upgrades and anything that can really help us out in the long term. The reason for this is because when you're trying to rat, you kind of just need all of the equipment you can really get your hands on. Man, it's fucking boring. All right, we need to get to it. So we brought caltrops and hide. Hide is so it's harder for people to kill us, and caltrops is so we can shit on the floor, meaning it's so stinky people won't want to chase us. Anyway, cutting to the next module, we start clearing this out in hopes for more upgrades. Again, upgrades are just really, really important. We just want any upgrades we can get our hands on. So I'm kind of thinking here about the kinds of things that I might be able to get upgrades for. Anyway, so we're coming down here because it's actually a really special loot spot, and this is a part of the tutorial. You always want to come down here because, see, what's down here is a surprise Banshee boss tutorial. I spelled tutorial wrong. So you want to dodge this attack by moving away from it, and then this one you listen and then you move away from it. And then on this next one, this is the orb of herpes. If you touch it, you get herpes, so you just can't touch it. You gotta stab it. Your sword may get herpes, but that's okay. So the boss is screaming, and then a surprise player-controlled skeleton attacks me out of nowhere. So random. It stabbed the shit out of me, dick move, really. So I'm kind of fucking with him, and I'm I'll just ignore the skeleton and stab the boss. The boss does the whip, so what you do is you crouch under this attack, and can this skeleton fuck off? Oh fuck. Okay, so I didn't get hit. I didn't get hit there because this is post-commentary and not happening in the moment. Jesus Christ, that hurt. How did that hit my hand? Anyway, so you crouch under this attack so you don't get hit by it. Anyway, so now the skeleton's dealt with, the boss, when it gets to its final phase, screams, and you need to grab these ghosts that I forgot to do, so I died. Surprise death. Anyway, at the start of every match, you want to organize your inventory, because when your inventory is organized, it makes it easier to be prepared for what's coming your way, because if you organize your inventory, then you know what's in your inventory. So anyway, there's this golem here, and I was going to fight it, and I saw players behind the golem. It took me a little bit to see them, and I was like, oh shit, probably shouldn't do this. So I decided to shit on the ground, and that prevents stuff from chasing me and slows stuff that does chase me down. And I'm kind of damn, this is, oh, explosive arrows. So those arrows that explode. So I'm let me go in here, because this is a good place to hide. So I'm going on in here. I'm trying to hide. And then, oh, fuck, skeletons. So I climb up this ladder. Yeah, I think I'm going to I climb up this ladder. And now that I'm safe up here in the darkness, I can hear people down below me. So we're just going to wait. And we're going to, yeah, let me actually go check this out. So I'm kind of interested in seeing. Let me go check it out. So I'm down here checking it out, and it looks pretty chill. Looks pretty friendly. Seems like everybody's left. Maybe they got bored. Hopefully I can get in there and scavenge loot. They did not leave. They're right there. I shoot him in the ass. I shoot again, but I missed the second one. So I'm just thinking oh, how am I going to tackle this situation? Now, the goal's not to kill anybody. I just want to be a pest. That's the point of being a rat. You don't want to really kill anybody. You're just there to be a mild inconvenience. That's why we shit on the ground, because shitting on the ground is just annoying, you know? It doesn't do much damage. The slow's inconvenience. But at the end of the day, it's just annoying. So I hit this parkour jump up here to get a better vantage point. I said I hit this parkour jump up here to get a better vantage point. I said I hit this parkour jump up here to get a better vantage point. I said I hit this parkour jump. Anyway, so I made the jump, and now that I'm up here, we're going to take a little look around. Players are coming through. I'm not really sure what's going on. I think they're being chased by another team. It does look like it. I hit this guy in the head. He has no idea what's going on. He's just confused. He's absolutely bamboozled. He starts doing some kind of mating dance to signal to his teammates that I'm up here. It works, so I guess they reproduce with each other. I don't really know what the plan is right now. I'm kind of just dead. There's no way I survive this. So I think I'm just fucked. Brutally, royally fucked. But that's okay, because I know how to... Oh, fuck. I know how to get out of these situations, so I juke the shit out of them, and I go this way. I shit on the ground, so they can't keep chasing me. And the shit... oh, that's another team. So I avoid the enemy team with precision and immaculate skills. I start healing up through the use of my organized inventory, because you should always make sure to organize your inventory at the start of every round. So continuing onwards, I'm going to make my way up these stairs, and I'm going to just prepare myself by organizing my inventory and taking the potions off my belt, because potions actually reveal your location in the darkness if you didn't know that. So you should always make sure potions aren't on your belt. See, if you look at those enemies across the bridge, their potions are sort of glowing, showing where they are. Now, what we're going to want to do here is kind of approach. We always want to support the losing team, because that's just the nice rat way of doing it. So we're just going to jump whoever's winning the fight. Now the issue here is I didn't really do that, and I just kind of killed the first person I saw. Except I didn't really kill anybody. I kind of just die, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what's about to happen. So let's creep up on these guys and see where we can... Oh, shit. Okay, there's a rogue here. I hit him. His shield's gone. It seems like there's a lot of shit going on, especially a lot of shit coming out of my ass, so I shit on the ground there. You can actually see the shit in front of me. I hope I don't walk into that shit. That would be a bit concerning. Ouch. He does no damage. I don't know how. I'm wearing rat rogue gear. I got like 12 HP. So it seems like they've pushed that team out. So it seems like this is the team that I want to fuck up, because they seem to be winning the fight. You can never really tell what's going on. It's always going to go another way. This team notices me, and they're like, oh, let's fuck this rogue up. And then I jump up here, and they're like, well, guys, what do we do now? It's the same fighter who did the mating dance from before, and he seems to be trying to do it again. This time to a lot less success. Ouch. I get attacked by the wildlife, so I decide to run away. Honestly, this is a pretty good circumstance to be in. I'm just being a bit of a nuisance, not really hurting anybody. That bard really wants me dead. He's really trying to hit me with his bow, but it's just not working. I actually think it's a ranger, never mind. They've noticed the enemy team pushing them, and they were like, oh, fine, we'll just ignore the rogue. So this is my opportunity to gain some space on them. So I'm gonna look to hit this jump off my right, because I can jump across this gap. I can jump across... Okay, hold on. Now watch this, boys. I'm gonna do something crazy here, where I jump this gap and I get behind them. Oh, fuck. So so if you do stuff mid-air, you actually get slowed, and that's what happened then. So now I need to try find a new angle to approach this. The plan is to push this team that's over here. The issue is they're kind of getting, like, pushed into zone, and they're dying. So I've kind of lost my moment of surprise now, and I'm kind of fucked. The team's dispersed. This lone fighter down here is the last survivor of his team, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. He did that mating dance on me before, so I got vengeance on him for signaling his team to come and find me twice. I'm just in a good situation all around right now. So the plan is pretty simple. We're just gonna scout this out. There's a bard here. I'm gonna try to fuck this bard up. I'm gonna fail. And now that we're actually here with this bard, I'd like to take a moment to appreciate this bard, because he's going to be a recurring character throughout the remaining of this video. Alright? So we're going to chase him down, we're going to try to kill him. It's not going to work out, I'm just going to shit on the ground and run away. Fortunately, he gets to live another day, but I will have my vengeance on him, just you wait. He starts shooting the wall, the ranger. He missed every single shot on me while I was reloading. I think he's dog shit. Clive Franklin's is a bit of a icky situation, man. I'm kind of just terrified for my life right now. I'm running out of meds, but my inventory's organized, so I am, you know, fine. I get the jump on this rogue right here. Okay, thank God, I actually did get the jump on this rogue right here, and he's kind of fucked up. He's pulling back. I'm gonna shit on the ground a little bit. He's gonna push into me. He's gonna stand on my shit. I'm gonna shit on the ground again. No, I'm not. I'm gonna duke his ass. I get through this door. Bam, outplayed, shat on. So I'm actually gonna die here, because there's nowhere for me to go, and this rogue is faster than I am. So, there's just no world where I don't die. But I'm gonna go through here. I'm actually gonna double back over towards them and see what's going on. And, hopefully they're not too close. They're really close. Oh shit, let me shut that door. Let me try shit on this door, so if they push me, they get fucked. He's gonna push me. He stands in both of my traps. He got shat on. The issue is I cannot close the distance between the spear. So I'm kind of just like, I lose this fight no matter what. The rogue is faster than me and the spear has more range than me. So I'm just going to try to get out. I'm going to get stuck right now. Oh fuck. Okay, so I'm dead. I shit on the ground. He stands on my shit, but he's still way faster than me just because his kit is focusing on speed. So I died. Anyway, next match. So you always want to make sure to organize your inventory at the start of every match. The reason for this is because if your inventory is organized, you know it's... Oh, so we have an upgrade down here. And upgrades are incredibly important. Upgrades are vital to making sure we can be strong. So I'm going to kill all of these skeletons. I kill them pretty quickly because I'm just like cool like that. And then I'm going to go loot this downstairs area because this downstairs area has a lot of loot. Anyway, so this worm is like a bit of a bitch, but he's not that bad, so I'm just gonna like kill him and kill him. Okay. Nice and relaxing, honestly. Why don't I do this more often? Why do I just like chase people down? The loot's fun. You know, this is good. Why don't I kill some more zombies? Get some more loot. Anyway, I noticed the trails of players over here, so we're going to chase them down. I see a fart cloud. It's looking like there's a lot of stuff going on, really. It's a little bit overwhelming. Kind of getting overstimulated. There's a golem here, and I'm like, oh shit, alright, let me get the jump on these guys. I'm going to set my traps up, so if they push me, I can fuck them up. And then I'm like, okay, let me fuck. I hit the golem. The golem aggro's on me. Oh fuck, I'm fucked. The golem is coming for me. I offer friendship to these guys, and oh my god. Do you know who that is? It's him again. My mortal enemy. Anyway, the golem is chasing after me. I'm trying to be friends with these guys. Since there's only two of them, like, you know, I could always be their third party member, but they're not accepting my party invite, and it's a bit rude. I really wonder why. So I'm kind of just going to follow them around until they decide to accept my party invite, because, of course, they're a duo. They could, accept me into their party. And at the time, I didn't recognize this person was from before, but I was just hoping he would accept me into his party. Oh, they have a third. They're reviving their dead third teammate. I wouldn't die. If they accepted me as their third instead of that guy, I wouldn't die. I stay alive. Anyway, so I just hit this red and kind of just go down to the next floor because we've seen everything there is to see on this floor. Let's get down deeper. Let's see what we can find in the crypts. Hopefully, more friends. Alright. Holy shit. Anyway, so we're coming down to the crypt, and I'm just going to dump my whole inventory into the expressman. I'm still a little bit, you know, sad that that guy didn't want to be friends with me. I think I could have been a better replacement as their third than that other guy, but, you know I'm just gonna fucking kill myself. Just gonna fuck myself in the ass. I'm just a useless piece of shit. Fuck me. Anyway. I offer friendship to nobody, Casper the Ghost, because I have no fucking friends. Lonely piece of shit. So we're coming down to the next layer, and we're going to keep... Oh, Sportsbet Multi is playing Deadlock. Deadlock's a great game. If you haven't played Deadlock, I highly recommend it. Anyway, you should always organize your inventory at the start of every round, even when traveling between floors, because when you organize your inventory, you know what's in your inventory, and you know what you're looking for. So we're going to make our way towards the Colosseum, because the Colosseum is the place to be. I wonder if I can make this jump. Let me just try... I don't think I can make it. Fuck. I wonder if I can... Okay, so I make the jump. Now that I've made the jump first try, we're going to just keep moving downwards. If we head through here and then south, we can go straight to the Colosseum pretty much. It's perfect, like, you know, roll up. Gold Key is to our right, which is a pretty important spot, but not many people hit that in Squire to Riches, unless you're in, like, the big boy Squire to Riches lobbies, which, because the Chinese RMTers are constantly in Oceanic servers, there are actually a lot of big boy fucking money farmers. So I'm going to shit on the ground so that the Skeleton Champion doesn't kill me, which is a good play. Slows him down enough for me to run through here. And then as I'm running through here, I actually come across some random people. They decide they're going to kill me, but then I'm like, guys, there's a Skeleton Champion chasing me. Move out of my fucking way. So the Skeleton Champion is fucking their asses up. I decide to get up here where it's nice and safe while they deal with the Skeleton Champion, and I roll it this way. And then, oh my god, is that... It's him. Again. I offer friendship to him. Not even realizing that it's the same guy from before, but now that I know, obviously those two guys across the way are his friends. But I didn't know that at the time. I thought this guy was just, like, on his own. So I was like, oh, wow, you can be my friend, because I'm really just looking for a friend. That's all I want. I just want a friend. He doesn't seem very interested in my friendship, so I offer my friendship to the Skeleton Head. I heard this game has a mating system, so I was going to try to mate with the skeletons, but they didn't seem very, eager to mate with me. So I just keep trying to offer my friendship. Hopefully, eventually, this guy will, you know, become my party member. I don't know how the system works, but I think eventually I should be able to make him my party member. He just keeps attacking me. Why won't he be my friend? He seems very disinterested in being my friend. So I killed him. He was useless to me. So I come over and I try to offer friendship to this guy that I thought was solo. He drops a stiletto dagger. He would regret this later. I would use the stiletto dagger to kill him violently. Anyway, I proceed to kill this skeleton right here, which was a good decision, because he didn't want to be my friend. I come up here. I'm just kind of like, you know, scout out the area. I'm in a nice peaceful spot. I'm looking down at my friend who doesn't want to be my friend anymore. He seems to be signaling me to pick up something, but I just wasn't listening, so I disappear into the smoke and I watch him from the shadows. If he doesn't want to be my friend, I'll be his friend. So I stalk him and I watch him as he loots. He doesn't know that I can see him. He doesn't know that I'm watching, but I am. I watch as he gently loots crates. Maybe he's trying to revive his friend, but it doesn't seem like it. He's just over there. So anyway, I decide to kill the skeleton champion. He shows back up again, and I'm like, alright buddy, let's kill the skeleton champ together. I offer him friendship one more time, and he doesn't seem to get it. He keeps rejecting my friendship. I don't get it. He's on his own. At least that's what I thought at the time. As we'll later learn, that's not true. I just kept offering him friendship, and he just refused. What a dick. Anyway, moving forwards. Sorry, I'm very worked up about this. I find these other guys, I start shooting them because, you know, fuck you guys. My other friend didn't want to be my friend, so I'm just like being a nuisance. It just seems to be a duo. They're missing a trio. I cover my face because, of course, my face is covered. They can't see me. He can somehow see me. I think he's hacking. So I shit on the ground so he can't chase me. Man, those explosive arrows do decent damage. If that guy wasn't using a survival bow, I'd be dead. So I close the distance, and I'm like just stalking them. I'm just keeping an eye out, making sure, and then... Wait a minute. Is that him? These are his friends? And it all makes sense now. He already had friends. We could have been butterflies, floating across the fields together, making love under the midnight stars. But no, you're with them. Those filthy swines. I see how it is. I loved you, and you don't love me back. So anyway, I walk up to them, and I'm kind of like, seriously? These are the people that you left me for? And they prepare to leave me behind. And then a ranger tries to shoot me. What a dick. So they leave. And I show them one last sign of respect. And I offer a hand that will never be received. So sad. Anyway, so we're in another match now.